What up, guys? So I thought I'd show this real quick, just kind of funny. So right now I'm testing a deck out for Expanded Thursday. So I'm playing against this random guy, and he says, "Are you actually a girl?" And he says, "I doubt it." And I said, "If I said yes, what would you say?" He said, "It's all I need to know. You're not." And I said, "Sure." He says, "Wow, LOL. You're going to deck out before me." About. "Oh wow, I could never treat it every time. I'm so dumb." "Oh, no wonder. Only basic." Smiley face. "Well, good job with your lame troll deck, girl." And he's talking about I had this Toxkirk active, like I licensed it up active, and so it's stuck there active forever. And right now he has 4 cards left in his deck. I have 2, but I can devour him both times and win, and I have Verse Seeker for end, whatever. So right now he's been sitting here for like 30 minutes, just I guess waiting to see what I do, or maybe he's just mad that I'm going to beat him or something. So it's just really funny to see him upset. I mean, I don't have a problem with it because I'm sitting here Facebook the whole time, so I'm like, I'm gonna let this dude rage and do what he wants to do. So this kind of stuff I run into Pokemon. I think it's really funny what happens, but I thought I'd just share with you guys. What? I hope you like Expanded Thursday. I guess this would be a funny way to kick off the Expanded Thursday. But I guess after this video, I'll show the deck list. It's still kind of rusty. The deck's not very good, but it's just funny to, I guess, bring the league and play, and I guess supposedly quote unquote troll people in Pokemon TCG Online. But that wasn't my intention. My intention was to test the deck out, but for some reason my opponent won't scoop. But next up I'll show the deck list, and then I'll show the actual I guess a real game. I'll show a full game to see how the deck works. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright guys, so a little update about the last game that you just saw. The guy ended up having like 9 minutes left, so I was in there like for like 7 or 8 minutes, and I finally just like conceded the game. I was tired of waiting. As we saw, the Tammy thing kept popping up saying your opponent is inactive, and it gave him like a 15-second timer, but he kept like clicking OK, and like somehow he kept sitting there and just leaving me like waiting forever. So I don't know how that happened. I don't know if it was a glitch in the system, or maybe if you just press OK, you can sit there forever and stall out. Which I guess Pokemon needs to address that. It's kind of annoying. That's not the only time it's happened to me. It's happened multiple times. But anyway, like I said in the video, or in the earlier video, I'm playing Durant. Now Durant used to be a bigger deck. Back when Undaunted was out, and like Steel Energy, not Steel Energy, but like Special Steel Energy was out. Durant was really good then. And you had, what's that? Oh man, I can't remember what card it was. There was a card that let you look at your prizes, and then Rotom helps switch out. You can get a Durant out of the prize cards now. That's kind of the problem with Durant now, so you can't get a Pokemon out of the prizes if there is an unwanted prize. But there's a lot of problems actually with Durant now that makes it really bad and expanded. But if you want to have fun with Durant, if for some reason your leagues haven't expanded tonight or something, I would say bring Durant, have fun. You're probably not going to win that many games, but it is really fun to throw it back to Durant. And this is kind of an updated version. There's some other cards I'm probably missing. I did have Pokemon Simulating here, but Durant only has 70 HP, so like it doesn't really help that much. The deck could play Max Potion, maybe switch. Let's go over the cards quick. First off, let's go over Durant. So this little guy, 70 HP, like I said. You're never gonna Vice Grip. You're never gonna Vice Grip, but you're gonna use Devour. So for Devour, for each of your Durant to play, discard a top card of your opponent's deck. So if you have 4 Durant to play, you Devour for 4, and then they draw, that's 5, and then your turn, you Devour 4, and they draw turn 5. So you can start devouring really quick and devour the deck. The whole point is the deck come out. Now, like, people used to joke around and say, it's almost impossible to do it, but it was really possible back then. You had rescue energies, which brought, when Durants got knocked out, they went back to your hand. They had revives, which we got back with when Black and White and expanded to get revived back to help the Durants. The only problem is there's a Durant prize, you can't get it out, so you're kind of stuck with only like milling 3 at a time instead of 4. The only Pokemon I have right here is Mr. Mime, and this is just to protect your bench damage. Like if you're playing against a Dark Art deck that can't snipe you, or a Landorus, Crobat still gets around it, and so does I don't know. I can't think right now. My brain's broken. Kieran doesn't get through it. I guess Crobat's the only one. Chandelure, that's what I just played against. It does put stuff on the bench, so there you go. There's some other stuff, obviously, that can get through Mr. Mime if it plays damage and that does damage. But yeah, that's the only Pokemon we play in the deck. Now on to the trainers. The deck does play 4 Bicycle, just because you play a lot of item cards to try to draw fast. The deck does play 4 Crushing Hammers, try to slow your opponent down as much as you can. If you can Crush and Hammer away their energies and devour away the energies, just know they can attack you and eventually win that way. I do have Dazzle Machine in this deck just because I want to grab, if I need like Enhanced Hammer, Crush Hammer, or anything, I can get it with Dazzle Machine. I play 3 Enhanced Hammer. Maybe need to play 4, but Enhanced Hammer to get rid of special energies. Crush Hammer to get rid of any energies you get to flip a coin, but Enhanced automatically gets rid of a special. Now the deck does play 4 Level Ball. Level Ball search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less, reveal it, put in your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. And of course, Durant and Mr. Mime all have 70 HP, so you can switch them out with Level Balls. The deck does play 4 Revive, which Revive, you put a basic Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. This is the way they knock out your Durants, you can just revive them back onto your bench real quick. The deck does play 3 Roller Skates. I was playing 4, but I did bump it down to fit more cards in here. Roller Skate, flip a coin. If heads, you draw 3 cards. So let's go over supporters. So of course, Verse Seeker, I think is always a 4 in almost every deck nowadays. But you put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand, just to help consistency. The deck does play 2 Lysander, just so you can break up a Pokemon and they have to have an energy or a switch or something to actually get around the Pokemon being active. You play 4 in, which is really good in this deck because you're never gonna really discard any cards. You're never gonna take any prizes. Sorry, so you're always gonna draw 6 off the end, which is really good. Plays 4 Journey like always. Discard your hand, draw 7. Oh, and in shuffle your hand into your deck, draw as many prize cards you have left, which you're gonna get 6 every time, just because you don't take any prizes. Team Flare Grunt, just another card to help discard energies. It also helps with Seismitoad too, even though Seismitoad is kind of a bad matchup in general, just because you can't play items. The deck does play 2 Skyro, just because Durant and Mr. Mime both have 1 retreat cost. So when you have Skyro in play, the retreat cost of each base Pokemon is 1 colorless less. That's why in the video the guy was talking about, I could have retreated whenever I want to, but he couldn't because Toxicroak is a stage 1 and not a basic, so that's why he can retreat it. The deck does play 4 Hard Charm. Hard Charm does -20. This is just trying to help Durant survive as long as they can. I don't know if Rescue Scarf is legal right now and expanded. If it is, that might be better. Hold on a second. Let me look it up real quick. While I'm looking this up. So one of the problems with the deck right now. Oh wait, let's go with the risk cards real quick. It does play 3 Headringer just to try to slow your opponent down, just like with Crush Hammers. If you can Headringer their Crush Hammer, there's no way they can really attack you, which is really good. And the deck does play 3 Metal Energy just for attacking wise. So Dragon's Exalted. I don't know what that is from. Trying to think. So I think you can play Rescue Scarf in here. Question is it worth it? We're gonna keep Hard Charm in here. I think just reducing damage is pretty good, and you already have 4 revives. Maybe the deck might need Rescue Scarf. Figuring things out. I think Dragon's Exalted is legal in. I'm trying to look at my binders right now. I want to say Dragon Exalted is legal for Black and White Cone. So maybe switch out the Hard Charms for Rescue Scarves. That's kind of my fault right there. Hey, I'll change it right now. We'll try out the Hard Charms right now. Hey, Rescue Scarves right now. No? This is, like I said, a rough list. Rescue Scarf. Alright, we're playing 4 of them here. Alright, there we go. But, making changes on the fly. But the main problem with this deck right now that kind of threw it in the trash can was Lysander trump card, sadly. If there was a way to get around Lysander's trump card, if there was a Pokemon that made it where your opponent can't play into supporters, you could play Lysander's trump card, so they couldn't play Lysander's trump card. But for those who don't know, Lysander's trump card, both players shuffles their discard pile into their deck, which kind of destroys Durant's, it didn't have a chance of really winning, but Trump card is kind of like I said, through the trash can. Back when Durant was big, Pokemon didn't do a lot of damage, so 70 was kind of hard to hit. Mewtwo at the time was just coming out, I think, if I remember correctly, and that was kind of your killer with Durant. Was Mewtwo was started doing a lot of damage and knocking out Durant. But I don't know. We'll give the deck a run and see what happens. Hopefully we get a good, well, at least one good game in with it. It's gonna be kind of hard, but I'll try my best. All right, let's see what happens. Alright, so we're playing against the Gulf Coast. Oh my goodness, we're playing against the ocean right now. Even though it is the Gulf Coast, it is on the Gulf Coast. Of course I'm gonna go first. Thanks, Pokemon. Always helping me out. Alright, so we get a Durant. Even though it might seem like it's kind of bad to go first, but I think getting the Durant's turn 1 would be way better. So my opponent's playing Tepig. A good old fire deck. Some in him. Bit of level ball. Hey, Nick Hatley's online. I need to turn my Skype off. Put Durant down. So we did have all 4 Durants, so that's gonna be really nice to try to get him play. We'll try to get a bike for one, try to get another Pokemon. There we go. We didn't get one. Or maybe another supporter. Like I said, we do. So we're playing against a Raybor deck. What is this? A Finnegan. Oh no, my worst nightmare. Kyle Saberhouse, no, go away. You already beat me once. Oh, you got a Snapchat. Alright, so let's see here. We want to crush in here. We're trying to get rid of this energy. Boo. Okay. Let's roller skates here. Let's see what we get. Boo. Alright, we'll license up this Finnegan. Put a medal on this Durant, and we will devour for 3. Let's see, what do we discard here? A rare candy, switch, and fire. Yes! Oh, I forget Finnegan has free retreat. Boo! I said it was worthless. Oh, but we do get the 4th Durant, so we're gonna start milling as quick as we can. Maybe my opponent knows the deck exists, and that's why he's playing really conservative with his cards. Maybe he doesn't have a supporter. There, see a Reshiram. Alright, I need to draw a supporter. So we see a knockout with the Tepig. Tepig is doing some work right here. We get a Team Flare Grunt. I guess we'll play it. Why not? And we'll divide for 3 here. So we are going at it. He has 34 cards left. Oh, we discard his Tropical Beach. Like I said, I don't. Oh, there he goes. Get a Colress. I feel like he didn't have anything and he finally top decked a Colress. As long as he doesn't get a Rare Candy Embor. That's what we're trying to want to get him out of. We got rid of 1 Rare Candy so far. So we see a Level Ball. This is where Durant starts shining when your opponent starts playing a lot of item cards. So his deck basically is Embor, Infernal Fandango. You attach as many fires as you want, attach him to Rayquaza. Just try to put him into like powered up, because Dragon Burst does 60 and you discard as many fire energies as you want to. So that's kind of how the deck kind of works. And then Finnegan evolves into Delphox. And oh, alright, sweet. Okay, and Delphox lets you draw until you have 6 cards. I think I discarded one already. So here it is. Mystical Fire, once during your turn, you may draw cards and you have 6 in your hand. So the point is you want to rare candy Delphox, and then you want to rare candy Emboar and start powered up Rayquaza that way. But here I'm going to play it in, trying to start my opponent. We do get a Rescue Scarf on the Durant, Headringer going onto the Rayquaza, Level Ball, which will just get the Mr. Mime, so we have less cards to draw into. Or less probability. We need a Revive right here. So that probably make any sense. I'm trying to draw him with a Revive with this bike. And we do get the Revive. Very, very nice. And here we will Devour for 4. We discard 4 more cards. What are they? Das Machine, Switch, Ultra Ball, and in. That's pretty good cards. So we get rid of his Ultra Ball. Now here we do see a Skyla. I think you got a rare candy. Kind of happened really fast. Professor Lift, 2 cards. Now this is going to be really hard to beat if he does get a Emboar and play this turn. But I think he's going for a Delphox right now. Just because if he constantly knocks me out every turn, it's going to be really hard to actually win. But here we see a Delphox. Like I said, he's going to Mystic Fire here for 6. Oh, he's not. He's just going to keep like that. Oh, trying to think what I want to do. I want to end him so he draws no more cards. We'll Questionnaire, trying to discard off the active. There we go. Put another metal down. And here we'll Devour for 4 more. He has 12 cards left in his deck. We discard another in. So right now he's 1, 2, 3. He has 3 ends gone. I don't know if he plays Verse Seeker or anything like that. But we're looking like we're in pretty good shape right here to actually win. So I want to make him waste a turn of attention energy, because right now he still doesn't have a Rayquaza. I mean, not Rayquaza, an Emboar. So I'm actually going to Lysander up his Jirachi. Yeah, we'll do Jirachi. I was thinking about the Reshiram, but if I can Crush Hammer, if I had a Crush Hammer hand, I can try that first. But we don't. Alright. So here we'll just Devour for 4 more. Opponent has 7 cards left in his deck. Now you can see the power of the kind of deck. When your opponent doesn't play, if they don't play trump card, you can see how quickly you can devour them. So here my opponent plays an in, which is kind of risky. And here we just see a concession from opponents. So you kind of see how the deck works. How if you have 4 Durants ready to go, oh, we get a mystery prize. What is it going to be? But you kind of see how the deck works. My opponent actually had a slow start too, so that kind of helps me out. But if you can play against decks that don't play trump card, you can kind of win that way. And just try to flip Crushed Hammers and Enhanced Hammers. Let's see if we get all the prize. Hope it's something good. 25 tokens, but I have 2,000 right now. But thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video. I'll try to have up Fan Friday. I know yesterday I had my computer kind of crashed, and that's why I didn't have commentary with Way Back Wednesday. And once again, I'm sorry about that. I promise I will have commentary next Wednesday, the next Way Back Wednesday. But thanks for watching. Have a great day, and alrighty, bye.